Hey guys, what's going on? So I get asked a lot, what kind of sound deadening do I use? And for the people that have seen it in videos, they ask, where do I get it? So the sound deadening is green and black in color, and it's a foam sound deadener, and it's really pretty cheap. I'll link in the description below the products that I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to show you all how to apply it and give you a little bit of reference on how it works. So pretty much what happens is sound waves travel and they echo off of solid walls. That's why you see a lot of different textures on some walls to help cut down. But most of the time that you're going to need different kinds of sound material, whether it's foam, whether it's blockers, or different things like that. This is why professional studios have these, and as I'm talking to this wall, it helps the sound wave stop and not carry back as bad. And that's when you get the echo effect. Now, if my camera would focus, I don't know why I quit focusing. All right, now let's get to installing one of these and show you how it works. So in front of me, I have laid out one of the 12 by 12 foam acoustic pads. So this is called acoustic foam. Links in the description, like I said before. I'll link a couple different colors. That way you can decide what you want. But pretty much, there's about 5 different ways you can adhere these to the wall. One is nails, and you'll just penny nail them at the top and the bottom, or just one or the other. But they don't really secure very well to the wall because they flap. So what I found best is these 3 methods. One is double-sided tape. It's best to get a little bit thicker, more industrial style double-sided tape, but this duct tape does, the duct tape permanent double-sided tape does work, but it's a nightmare to remove off the wall. Next, we have the double-sided command strips from 3M. I'll link these down below. You can get a pack of like 50 of them really cheap, and you just peel off one side, stick it to the foam really aggressively, and then stick it to the wall. Now, if you want to move these, you can use the Velcro style. So the Velcro style, you'll just attach one to the foam and one to the wall, and you'll stick it on there. And then if you want to, you can remove it. But I will admit, this stuff doesn't adhere the best to the foam, so you're likely going to rip it from the foam either way. So my favorite method is the Command double-sided tape. The Command 3M, it pulls off the wall. It doesn't leave residue and stuff. And I'll show you how I had mine hung. Come over to the side of the office where I have a few panels still hung before moving them. So as you can see, I just secured the top of this, and it stays on the wall really well. These don't get a lot of sound, so I didn't need them to be super secured on the wall. There's no air that's going to knock them down or anything. So these were more for decorations, but let me show y'all if I can keep the camera in focus. I'm going to peel this one off. So as you can see, it came off. Very little foam peeled off with it, and now I can just take and pull it, and it didn't damage my wall. So that is the best way I found to secure these to the wall. All you'll do is stick it onto the foam, push it onto the wall, and you're good to go. So for demonstration purposes, I'm going to go ahead and do one of these. Sorry for the shaky camera. I don't have my tripod in here, unfortunately. But what we're going to do is peel off one side. We're going to figure out what pattern we're going to go with, which I know this one's going to go up. I'm going to take and put it right there. And most of these are going to say where it needs to go. This is the wall side, the black side, so the red side's going to go on the panel. Now that it's secured to the panel, I'm going to just peel off, and I'm going to take it over to the wall. The wall, I have this panel. Now you're going to want to make sure they're level. This is just for demonstration purposes, so I'm not worried. And that's where I want it, so I'm going to go ahead and push right where it is. And now we have the cross pattern. One going down, one going sideways. And you would continue this up and down. Now remember, this was demonstration purposes, so it's a little uneven at the top and the bottom. But some of these aren't exactly 12 on 12. So just be aware that there's a little bit of play that you're going to have to do and little gaps that you're going to have to either leave there or fill in. It's not a big deal, but it does happen. I'll show you on the wall. When it comes to the wall that I have, if you can see, these are all a little bit uneven just because of one being closer than the other, and I didn't place these far enough apart. So what I have to do is just tuck it in, and then you might have to use an extra one to secure them to cover up the gaps. It's not a big deal. All you do is get another command strip, stick it on there, and it'll be good to go. So guys, as always, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you didn't, I'm sorry, and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification